families, it's Holly Compton here from Manhattan Beach, and today we are going to do a number talk, and we're going to do a story problem. Today is a little bit different from last week because this time we are doing a problem type called separate. So separate is the subtraction action, but the change will be unknown. So we won't know the number that goes here in the second position. The same will be for the story here today. So one of the ways that the kids may think about solving this is by adding up. So because kids probably know 15 plus 5 equals 20, so they're using a fact family, they will probably know that this will have to be 5 right there. Another thing you may see is they use number bonds quite a bit in class. So maybe they'll put the total up here, 20, and the piece that they knew was 15, and the missing piece would then be 5. So they may approach it that way, or good old math tools may come to mind in their heads. They may know that if they have 20 and at the end they have 15, then the change would be taking off 5. So those are a couple of ways your child may approach this problem. And then I will give them one a little bit harder, and they will use similar types of strategies there. Then we're going to go into the story problem about balloons. Ava had 20 balloons. She gave some balloons to Joyce. Now Ava has 4 balloons left. How many balloons did Ava give to Joyce? All right, so it's the same action here, but we don't want to tell our children that because who knows how they may solve. They may add up to solve this, or they may subtract back. We just don't know, and we really want them to think about the story and how it makes sense to them. All right, so Ava had 20 balloons, all right? She gave some to Joyce, so that's the action of separating. And now Ava has 4 balloons left. Okay, so we know that she gave quite a few away to Joyce because she only has 4 left in the end. So they're probably going to think about the 20 and then breaking off some here and having 4 left at the end. So they'll figure out the missing piece must be 16, right? Please make sure you allow your kids to use fingers and toes if they want to, or a 100 chart. If you haven't printed off a 120 chart from online, you can do that, or they can even make their own 120 chart, and then let them use their own strategies. So it's time to go get those kids. I'll see you back here in just a second. Okay, kids, we're back. Chip's here. I know, he's very highly requested. My goodness, you guys love Chip. All right, so we're going to start off with a number talk. So we're going to try to do this mentally, right? That's what number talks are. And we're going to start first with this today. 20 minus what would leave us with 15? So let's take a second to think about that. 20 minus what equals 15? Okay, kids, what do you think? Let's shout our answers on the count of 3. Wait, are we going to shout? Are we going to scare our neighbors? Are we going to scare our parents? Are we going to make our parents mad? Don't shout if it's going to make them mad. Okay, on the count of 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3, tell me! Did you say 5? I think you said 5. Chip, did you say 5? Hold up 5, Chip. Yeah, that's 5. Good job. Okay, here we go. Let's see if we can figure out how the answer would be 5. All right, so 20 minus 5 would be 15. Maybe you thought about a fact family, and maybe you thought, well, if the whole thing was 20, and then in the end we had 15, what would the missing number be? Maybe you thought about it like that, and you just thought, I know that would be 5. Maybe. You got to tell me in the comments. Okay. Maybe you used, oh, what if you added up? Maybe you said, I know, let's see, 15 plus 5 makes 20. So the answer must be 5. Did anyone do that? I wish I could talk to you because you guys always have such good ideas in ways that I don't even think about. So I wish I could hear what you were saying. You want to write to me and Chip? Write to us in the comments. All right, so Chip, what do you think? Is it nap time yet, or can you hang in a little more? I think he said he could stay. Okay, so let's try another one. Here we go. 25, I'm going to give you a challenge, minus what equals 9? Okay, this one's a challenge. I even had to really stop and think about how I was going to do this. So don't forget, we should be hitting pause so that we have our think time. So everybody hit pause. Let's think about this. All right, on the count of 3. Chip, are you ready? Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Tell me. Did you say 16? Chip, whisper it. Tell me. He said 16. He said 16. Okay, so 25 minus 16 would make 9. Let's prove it. Let's see if we can prove it. Okay, so I'm going to guess. I'm going to guess that maybe some of you thought about adding 1 to the 9. So 9 plus 1 would make 10. And then hopping from 10 to 20. Maybe you did that. And then going from 20 to 25. So basically using those fact family skills. And then where's the answer? If we did it like this, where is the answer? Find it. All right, kids, the answer's in the hops. That's right, the answer's right here. We had to add 16. So if we went this way, 25 minus 16 would give us 9. So we can see that's true. Maybe you also thought about, maybe you also thought about a number bond. 25, what's the missing number? And with 9. So maybe you thought, I know the missing number would be 16. I don't know. You gotta tell us. Okay, Chip, are you ready for the story? The story is a little bit different because we love to say hi to people, but we thought we'd say hi to 2 people at one school in 2 different classrooms today. So check this out. You guys, we are saying hello to people at Robinson in Mrs. Maciel's class and Mrs. Walsh's class. So hi, Mrs. Maciel and Mrs. Walsh's classes. It's so nice to see you. All right, are you ready to see who it's all about? Here we go. It's all about balloons. And we have Ava from Mrs. Walsh's class and Joyce from Mrs. Walsh's class. All right, so here we go. Ava had balloons. She gave some balloons to Joyce. Nice, Ava. Now Ava has balloons left. How many balloons did Ava give to Joyce? All right, so let's think about that with our number sets in there. Okay, so let's try out with 20 and 4. All right, Chip, you ready? You got to get your thinking cap on. You ready to hear the story again? Okay, this time, of course, he wants to take a nap. This time, we're going to make the picture in our heads, okay? So remember, the first time we read it, we're really kind of thinking about reading the words, and the second time, we really stop and think about what is the picture in my head. Okay, so Ava had 20 balloons. Everybody imagine that. Okay, do you see Ava? Hi, Ava. We see you have a lot of balloons. Don't float away. Don't float away. She gave some balloons to Joyce. Okay. Imagine Ava handing over some balloons to Joyce. Close your eyes, think about it. Now Ava only has 4 balloons left. Oh my goodness. So we know that she gave quite a few to Joyce. How many balloons did Ava give to Joyce? All right, kids, it is time to choose your just right number set. Will you choose 20 and 4? Or will you choose 15 50 and 14, or will you choose 120 and 44? Now remember, kids, if you can do the first one with a really good, solid strategy, then you can move on to the other two. But you really want to have a good strategy before you just start with the next two. All right, kids. Chip, what do you think? Did you have fun listening to today's story? Why does he always do that? Chip, it's not nice to yawn during math lessons. You guys. Ugh. Okay, see you next time. Bye.